why were you worried that you were talking to like a Chris Hansen thing?
No comment.
No comment? Okay.
Outflashes 5-6.
A joint partnership between the New Mexico Department of Justice and the Bernalillo County Sheriff's Office busted 28-year-old Rafael Rosas of Albuquerque for trying to meet up with what Rosas thought was a 15-year-old female. According to a criminal complaint, Rosas started a conversation with what he thought was the 15-year-old female. The agent set up a meeting at a house. Rosas decided to do the meetup.
Hands up! Quick, face the car. Keep against the car. Stop.
And so you're, what, 26? 28? I'm not the best at math, man. You go to school?
No.
No? Working?
Yeah.
What do you do for work?
Walmart.
Walmart?
Yeah.
Alright. What do you do at Walmart?
Jewelry guy.
Jewelry? Okay. I know some guys, like in high school, they work like the overnight stocking crew, stuff like that. What does being a jewelry guy mean?
Jewelry.
Jewelry? Yeah. They have nice stuff there? Like, I'm sure that there's a range, right?
Yeah.
What's like the nicest stuff they got there?
Rings.
Rings? Like wedding rings, gold rings?
Yeah.
Alright. Excited. I kind of grew up in the middle of nowhere. We didn't have Walmart, so I don't go out there very often.
Arkansas.
What's that?
I came out of Arkansas.
You came out of Arkansas?
Walmart's.
Oh, okay.
Nowhere.
Yeah. What's the guy's name? Sam, that's right. Alright, man, well, I guess how we end up here today? No comment? Yeah? I guess that's a big question for me. It just seems like an odd place for you to show up in a house full of a bunch of cops. Yeah. Okay. Well, I can give you a little bit of background and correct me where I'm wrong. But my understanding is you were talking to someone today on that. Which app or which site were you talking on?
No app.
No app?
Text.
Text?
Yeah.
Okay. And who were you talking to?
Apparently police.
Police?
Yeah.
Alright. Who did you think you were talking to?
Who knows? Who knows?
I'm sorry, my hearing's bad, man.
Who knows?
Who knows? Okay.
Could have been.
What kind of stuff did you talk about?
Just everything. Range. We got Coke stabbing words. Yeah, some validating evidence.
Yeah.
That was Coke stabbing apparently.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you say you're coaxed into saying things that you said?
Texted. Yeah.
Okay. What kind of things did they say to coax you into saying those things?
Just to keep incriminating. Just keep fucking prying.
The person you're talking to?
Yeah.
Okay. Like what kind of stuff were they doing to prod you?
Just keep. What are we gonna do? Oh, is that it? Okay. Keep prying. And after that, no comment.
Okay. Well, I mean, it's probably not a surprise to you, but I obviously know what was said in those chats. I have the whole chat log, right? So at one point, I know that you texted that you were gonna, was it eat the kitty, is that what you said? Yeah,
The Trump says, you know?
like Trump says,
Yeah, all those immigrants, I'm an immigrant, I'm gonna eat cats.
you're gonna eat cats.
Yeah.
Okay.
And dogs, too.
And what did they say to coax you into saying that?
What are we gonna do?
And that made you want to say,
Yeah,
okay,
what Trump says.
okay.
Yeah.
How old was the person that you were talking to?
He insinuated there were 15.
Okay. When you say insinuated, what do you mean?
They said,
They said they were 15?
yeah.
Okay. So not just like, well, maybe not. They said they were 15.
Yeah.
Okay. And then, I guess, what were you planning on doing once you got here?
Just hanging out, smoking, I guess.
Yeah,
Yeah.
smoking
Vape.
vape? Okay. And the reason I ask these questions, man, is like, I can't make any guesses in my line of work, right? I don't want to make any assumptions. So there might be something that I read, or you might say you're smoking, and I want to understand what you mean by that, right? So I know vapes can have a whole lot of different things. Are you talking like nicotine or?
Yeah, vape. Nicotine.
Okay. Anything else?
No.
No? Okay.
I have some marijuana. That's personal for me. I have a medical card as well.
Yeah. No good, no marijuana. It's not even illegal.
Yeah.
Even before it was, no one no one cared about it for a long time. What made you so nervous about showing up here?
This is the trap, man. This is the trappiest house I've ever seen. You pull up to a random spot with what I have. You get blasted. You see my gold chain, my watch.
Yeah. You worried about getting robbed?
Yeah.
Okay. Because I'll be honest, like most people, when they're showing up for dates or whatever, they're not like just hanging out. They're not running laps around the neighborhood. They're not parking out front for 5 minutes.
Yeah.
You know, if they're showing up to the date, they just show up to the date.
Yeah, yeah. And then when the person shows up to the date, usually goes out to say hello or
Yeah.
normal.
And I know in the chats you were talking about like Chris Hansen. Tell me about that.
Yeah. Samson. Did you see that cartoon?
The cartoon?
Boondocks?
No, I've heard of Boondocks, but
With the booty warrior?
no, I never really watched it.
I thought it was yours.
Okay. So why were you worried that you were talking to like a Chris Hansen thing?
No comment.
No comment? Okay. Because then I'll tell you what it seems to me is you seem really nervous that you were chatting with a 15-year-old. You're going to show up to a house to meet a 15-year-old and you're talking about eating kitty for a 15-year-old. You see how the totality of all that together makes it seem like you were coming here to engage in some kind of a 15-year-old.
No comment. I was eating kitty like Trump and dogs. And we came over to just chill. That's it.
You think that's a reasonable story?
Not reasonable beyond belief, but acceptable.
So you think some part of that story is unreasonable?
Yeah.
Which part stands out as unreasonable to you?
The lawyers on the judge decide.
Yeah. Yeah. So I know at one point It wasn't just eating kitty, it was,
Yeah,
tell me about that.
like kitty.
Yeah,
Yeah, same like cats as well.
okay.
Yeah.
What cats were you going to lick? What do you got here?
Street cats.
Street cats?
Random cats, you know? This is a very ghetto place. There's cats all over the place.
You seen the little bit?
Yeah. Saw a couple down the street over there.
Yeah, I mean, I'm having trouble looking for it.
Yeah, me too.
Why? I'll be honest, like,
Just walk in circles, man.
say again?
I think we're just gonna walk in circles here.
Well, so here's the thing. Like, the reason I'm coming out and I'm talking to you about this stuff directly, right? Like, I could beat around the bush and I could pretend like we don't know what we know, right? And you can pretend like you don't know what you don't know.
Could we have this interview? Could I be on my way now?
So,
If we know what we know, then
well, part of my job is to figure out how we got here, right?
you know exactly how we got here. Could
Well,
we interview? Could I be on my way?
I'm curious about your background.
You probably have it all off of my ID.
Well, I do have a good amount of background on you, right? Like, I'm not completely ignorant.
Don't need to know.
But I'm just wondering what in your past led you into texting with a 15-year-old today?
Absolutely nothing.
Nothing?
No.
Well, the quickest way I can get your phone back to you is if you give me the passcode for it.
I got nothing to hide on me.
Okay, I appreciate that. Because what would happen otherwise, we still get into it. It just takes a long time and you would not get that thing back for a very, very long time.
That happens. I
Yeah.
hack into the
What kind of phone is it?
Samsung.
Samsung? Do you know the make? So there's a little bit of paperwork that we have to do. And then depending on whether it's approved or not, you might get booked into jail tonight. You might not. Right? So we got to run through that paperwork first.
Are booked or not? Like jail or no jail? Jail for sure.
It could be jail or no jail. That's what the paperwork's for. But it needs to go through an approval process. So I'm not going to say yes or no. I'll say in my experience, you're probably going to jail, right? Like, I'm not going to bullshit you. But I'm not going to say 100% because that would be a lie. I don't know 100%. So at this point, we have to push through that paperwork. We got to get you transported. And then if you're getting booked in, you'll be able to make that phone call. If you're not getting booked in, I am seizing your phone. We're going to have to find another phone to make your phone call. All right.
Do you have any kids?
Yeah.
Where are they right now?
I think that's about all I got for now. Did you have any other questions?
No.
All right. Well,
Do you live with anyone?
My dad.
Your dad? That's it? There's nobody else in your home?
No.
I think that's about it. We're not this paperwork out. Go ahead, that's up here. Yes, sir.
Have you ever been booked into NBC before?
Rosas was charged with 2 counts of soliciting a minor. His trial is pending.